Hello.
We're back.
Hello, hello.
Uh,
I saw Karen, you'd popped a comment in and it disappeared that you are driving as usual and just be careful. Is anybody out there? Anybody going to join us, Brian?
I don't know.
Now live on your channel. No kidding. Man, these notifications are great. Just great. Go away. So we're just going to say, wait for people to join us and
All
look
alone.
crazy.
Nobody else is here. Not wanted. Not loved. Oh my goodness, the guinea pig is done.
God help you if you watch this from the beginning because he's crazy. He's crazy. He's a crazy man. Ay, ay, ay. So, what do you want to talk about? We don't talk all day long, so we may as well talk here while people can join in. Hello, Sean. How are you? We were thinking we were going to be all by ourselves. And it's okay because we spend most of the day by ourselves.
Yeah, we have our separate rooms, separate lives.
Yep. And we talk more on here. Hello, Lynn. How are you? She ain't saying hi to us, but she's saying hi to Sean. Hello, Michael. Thanks for joining us. So, upcoming weekend excitement. What are you all doing for the weekend? Hello, Rick. Thank you for joining us. My good. Shell is still out in Vegas, so I'm left unsupervised. Uh-oh. That's not good.
That's my kind of weekend. That was last weekend. Woo!
Yeah, I went Saturday. It left Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Came
back
home Sunday early evening from a bowling tournament in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yep, I got left with cleaning the rugs, cleaning the floors in the house.
Time out. Time out. I didn't give you anything to do. Those were your own to-do list. I did not say, honey, do this, honey, do that. It was nope. Wasn't
I can
like
read
that.
the list. I don't have to see
I'll
it.
be working on my channel this weekend. That's cool, Michael. Hello, Rick, says Lynn. So as we're waiting for more people to join in, I bowling this past weekend was okay. We bowled teams on Saturday at one bowling alley, and then we bowled singles and then doubles. Hello, Debbie. What's up? Sup? No, it's not supper time yet. Anyway, we bowled team events on Saturday at, I forget what the name of the bowling alley was, Diamond Lanes or something like that. And it was a little bowling alley, little hole in the wall. And it was crazy. Hi, I'm here. We got to talk. No problem. Glad you're here, Andy. And I did okay. The other lady that I went down there with did okay. The other two that we bowled with, they were, I had never met them before. They're from out that area. So then we left, we got finished bowling. Before bowling, we went to a Burger King and there was within walking distance of the bowling alley because the parking lot was so tiny. Thank goodness we had a place to park. We weren't going to move the car. It was not going to happen. Debbie, as always, like I just said to Karen, be careful driving. And we walked down to Burger King and I got a double Whopper with cheese without the bun, of course. And she's not keto, so we don't need to talk about what she got. And then Saturday night, we saw a Texas Roadhouse on the way back to the hotel. So we went there. It was so overly packed. There was no place to park. Right next door was a Chili's. And I know they have a variety of items. So we went in and they said, "Would you like chips and salsa?" No, thank you. And we ordered. After sitting there for an hour, literally waiting for our food, they said, "I am so sorry for the delay. Would you like any chips and salsa while you're still waiting?" Sure. And yes, I had some chips and salsa. Rick says, "On my way out. A friend is closing his restaurant for good tonight. Take care, all." You too, Rick. Have a good night. And so we finally get our food. Now, I had ordered a quesadilla, chicken, bacon, ranch quesadilla. Yes, I know the tortillas aren't the greatest, but man, that was so packed full of chicken and bacon and cheese. It was delicious. Hello, Amy. Thanks for joining. And Sean saying good night to Rick. So then Sunday morning, we had the continental breakfast at the hotel. We went and bowled singles first, and I did crappy. It's bad. Thank God I only let myself down on singles and not Shirley, my bowling partner, for doubles. And then doubles, I had 591 series. So I was good, but she had overdone. She had a 618 in singles events. And then doubles was, Well, it says chips and salsa. Should I call the keto police? You may be under arrest. Take me away as long as it's Calgon. And then on the way home, Sunday, we stopped at a Shoney's. And it was probably about 2:30-ish, something like that. And they had an all-you-can-eat buffet. Well, they had all kinds of stuff on it. There was bacon, sausage, eggs, fried chicken, salad. Oh my, I don't even know what all else. Fruit, vegetables, all kinds of stuff. So I went up there and I got bacon, sausage, eggs, put some cheese on my eggs, and then grabbed one piece, a chicken drumstick, fried chicken, and man, crispy, so delicious. It was okay. It was good. Then I went and got a salad, and that was really good for a change. Once in a while, I feel like a salad, and that was it. But then we came home, and Brian had done quite a bit.
Yeah.
While I was gone. I need to go away more often because he gets bored and he cleans.
I'm bored.
I'm
I
telling
had things to do. I was doing everything in between.
But it wasn't stuff that I asked you to do.
Yeah, between here and between the garage, I was back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Taking Max for a walk and everything else that he does, and sit outside for a while and nice and quiet.
Mm-hmm. And you made a couple more things on the cutting boards, which are really busy. Cool.
Been really busy, getting busier.
He's getting busier, but sales aren't busy at all.
There's a craft comp. I think we should go to it, so I'll have to get a little busier.
Here's one. Stuff. This kitchen is blessed. And the kitchen is the heart of the home. Those are cool. So that's part of what he was doing. And then, making more coasters and things like that. But this weekend, we are going to be taking a trip to Nashville to Ash and Chris's house. I'm really, really excited. I need to make some fudge to take to her, some keto chow fudge. Lynn says, nice cutting boards as always. Yeah, I need to get them up on Etsy. So yesterday, Lisa says, hi, Cindy and Brian. Howdy, gang. Sorry I'm late. Lisa, did you see the cutting boards I just showed? Literally just showed right before you came in. I want to see the cutting boards so she didn't see them.
There's a lot more things that I can do.
All right, Lisa, there's one. The kitchen is the heart of the home. And there's the other. This kitchen is blessed. So now you have. Lisa didn't. Now you did. And Lynn says, I'm so jealous you're hanging out with Chris and Ash. Come down and you can go with us. They would love that. But you got to drive down to Richmond first because it's a long drive down there. And we're taking Max with us. I want the blessed one. Are you going to be there next week? And how much, Brian? You figured it out.
35.
This kitchen is blessed. It is $35. If you're going to be there next Saturday, I will bring it with me. Good afternoon. Miss you guys. Hello, Nan. It was so great to meet you at KPL. So great. So we had Brenda Foley and I had promised Ash that we were going to bring her some keto chow fudge. And I believe we were supposed to bring it to her show in Russell Springs. Yes, Lisa, at AMO. I will be there. Okay. So you want that cutting board or one like it so I can post that one.
Yep.
So I'm going to make her some fudge since we never did bring any to her show. She doesn't know it yet. And if she pops in here, I'm quiet. I ain't saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the shrimp.
Do what? No, Chris is going to get the shrimp. I got to get everything else together that I'm going to make it with. So I am supposed to be making coconut shrimp at Chris's house with him being my sous chef. That'll be funny. Lisa said, okie dokie, Cindy. And I told him I will bring all the stuff. He said, don't worry about the shrimp. I'll get it. Well, I made that last week.
Yeah.
One day. It was really good. But I think I'm going to do it a little different. As far as instead of dipping each piece of shrimp, I think I'm going to put everything in bags, like scramble the eggs and put it in a bag and shake it up. And then fish that out and put it in a bag of dry and shake that up and then fry it. Because the ones in the skillet were already getting overdone while I'm still trying to prepare the other ones. So I think I'm going to do it that way and see how it goes. Trial and error. I'll get his opinion.
Can you pick me and hide again?
What is on your shirt? Is that Tomcat? Tom and Jerry. For sure. Yes, ma'am. Those were my two favorite. He's got Tweety on his arms blocking it. Or no, you have, yeah, Sylvester and Tweety. And it wasn't planned. You're going to film your cooking session at their home this weekend. So Chris said, thank you, Amy. Chris had told me we're going to do a video for his channel, a video for my channel, and then another video of sitting together eating and like him interviewing as we're eating or something like that. So it'll be fun. Yeah, I do too. We have a bunch of it. Brian is a Looney Tunes fan. And in the garage, we have quite a few things, some that he made, some big, really huge stuffed Tweety hanging up from the racks in there.
Yeah, I got a lighted Bugs Bunny and bookends and everything else in there. A couple of clocks.
He's a Looney Tune.
I love them.
Amy doesn't know us too well. I just met her at KPL too. She's going to be on the live stream coming up also.
They were funny.
Awesome. I watch all the videos you do. Fun. Yeah, it will be fun. Nerve-wracking when me supposed to be having him as my sous chef in his kitchen. So it's going to be fun. I'm nervous. That's the thing. I am really nervous. So, yeah. And they're fun people. There's no reason for me to be so, but it is what it is. And he said he has plans for that day. So November 8th. Very good. Yes, a week from Friday. I've got all scheduled through December 6th, with the exception of the day after Thanksgiving. So if anybody wants to join us Friday after Thanksgiving, Debbie, whether you're here or not, I know you're driving and you're listening. Debbie, I've invited her up for Thanksgiving. I just woke up from a nap not long ago. I sat down to watch TV and that was all she wrote.
Yep.
I've been tired.
She did that, and I was in the garage working on something. Came out so. Little fixing it. Could be better. Different piece of wood. Might even be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning for my diabetes. And I think after that, we have to go to Walgreens. My insulin's ready, and Hobby Lobby, I think we're going to take a visit to. They have around a little board.
Yep.
About 8 big.
Yep.
And it's all flat wood, and I think it'll look better on it, but don't know. So
We shall see. So they have no idea what we're talking about,
Nope.
and
They won't.
No, we won't know till
It's something special for somebody.
for Saturday. Sunday we'll be home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long drive Saturday night, but we'll be home Saturday night. So, yeah, speaking of me taking a nap, you weren't always in the garage working on something.
I fell asleep at the desk. I walked in there.
He was on his computer, and he just told me right before we went live that he fell asleep at his desk. This man can sleep standing up. He can. It's like, it don't matter.
I've been tired lately. I mean, yesterday I put a full day in, and I had a hard time. Didn't do my neck any good in my head. I mean, but I got done what I had to get done.
He washed the car inside and out, which is his job. My job to drive it, his job to keep it clean.
Yeah. I mean, I had to vacuum it, wash the windows inside, and then clean it outside. And we have leather seats on the inside, so I had to wipe them down with a special cloth and then do the rest of the car with a different one. And I was busy.
He's also cutting back on caffeine because I read up that caffeine could cause his cervical dystonia to be worse.
Yep, no caffeine. You gotta go to sleep at any time.
Oh, I can't sleep sitting down. Brian is talented. He shoot, like I said, Lisa, he can sleep standing up. He don't even have to sit down.
Pretty much.
I'll tell you, when we first got together. Now, Amy, you don't know us that well. We did a video of Brian telling his story about starting keto. You might want to go back and watch that. You'll get to know more. But somebody had asked how we met in there and everything. But anyway, when we met, at one point, we hadn't been together too long. He had to go to the doctor, the endocrinologist. And he says, she asked him what his daily regimen is like, what he drinks and all that. Well, every morning he would get up, make himself a pot of coffee that I don't touch. Most of you know, I do not drink coffee. And he would drink that pot of coffee. And then during the course of the day, a case of soda, diet soda. Now, Amy, my husband is a type 1 diabetic. There's that. He, since he was 2 years old, but he would go through, we were buying a 36 pack, and I ain't talking about a 12 pack case. He drank, he was
So I had an addiction.
It was bad. So they told him then, you need to back off. Well, he kept the pot of coffee, but he backed up on the diet soda. He slept when he was not working. He would sit down and sleep because all that caffeine from the Diet Pepsi was like, nope, not having it, because he was out. Well, today he has had 0 coffee and a couple cans of Diet Pepsi. So yeah, he's lack of caffeinated.
Slightly tired, not bad.
But yeah, Amy, it was really good. Lynn says, will you both be up all night since you took naps? I cannot do naps or I'm up for days.
Nope. I'll fall back
No,
asleep at 10:30.
He will not be. Now I will sit here and watch TV for a while, probably till about 1 in the morning and then go to bed. And then we get to, like he said, he has an appointment with his endocrinologist tomorrow. And she's gotten better, but we've gone round and round with her in the beginning about him, his diet and his way he wants his blood sugars to be. He says, I can't take naps either. I'll tell you, when you're tired, you can. Amy says, well, congratulations. I drink 2 pots of black coffee a day. I can't stand the stuff. And I got to tell you, we went to Costco last week and I was at the checkout line and there was a girl checking me out and a young guy that was loading the cart. And he looked at me, he said, do you get pumped up on caffeine with coffee? I'm like, I don't drink coffee. And the cashier stopped what she was doing and she looked at me like, what? And, and then he says, do you drink tea? And I'm like, nope. And again, she looked at me like, really? They said, where do you get, do you get any caffeine in? And I'm like, well, I do drink Diet Pepsi. I said, but those right there in the cart, the Alanis, I have gotten onto those. I drink one every morning and I drink them slowly because I don't want to jolt my heart. That's another story that a lot of you know, that I get bouts of tachycardia once in a while. I've been through every test with the cardiologist. Everything is good. It's, yeah, I don't take naps. I pass out while I'm trying to watch something, wake up and those are little naps, Sean. That's what I'm talking about. I watch TV. I do water in the morning. Deb says, I do my Alanis and then I grab a Diet Pepsi and it's like, it's okay. Which is what I have here. And that's my only vice. As far as drinking, I've never been a drinker per se. I worked night shift for 16 years, never drank coffee, never drank caffeine drinks either, though. Never had a problem staying awake. I'm a freak. You're not a freak. You're probably the smart one. But Debbie drinks very little caffeine. When she drinks Diet Pepsi, it's usually decaf. So or caffeine free, I should say. But yeah, I wake up with a headache most often, and drinking that Alani, even though I drink it slowly, it's 200 milligrams of caffeine. And any other time, if I had a real bad headache, I would take Excedrin, which is nothing but caffeine. If I don't want to take the pills, I'll drink the drink. It's okay.
Oh, I get to the point.
Hello, Sherry.
I could drink a Diet Pepsi and go right to bed at night. No problem.
He still can.
I still can.
This man, ever since I've known him, as soon as his head hits the pillow, he's snoring. I mean, boom.
Everything in the head goes out
instantly. It's aggravating.
Yeah.
When you hear my story, you will hear I've replaced one addiction with the other, and caffeine is where I've landed. Yep. But you got off of sugar, and that's probably worse than almost anything, except drugs, of course. And yeah, we'll be waiting to hear your story next week. So yes.
So the
first,
just do it.
This Friday is Andy and Susan. Next Friday is Amy. And don't ask me who's after that is Kim Halper. 22nd. Oh my goodness. I should remember all these. It's written down in the other room in my calendar. And then, Adrian Gledhill is the 22nd. December 6th, I have Allison Johnson, who also I just met at KPL. She's going to be on December 6th. So, yep. I just need somebody for the 29th, and we are booked up until the 6th of December. But this Saturday, like I said, we go to Nashville. Next Saturday, we go to Amo, Indiana. After that, I really am not planning on going anywhere, except we bowl 3 days a week. I used to drink 2 Jolt Colas when I was going to night school. I also used to take the caffeine pills as well to stay awake during class. Guess I ruined myself from all that caffeine. I never did do all that kind of stuff. I've always drank diet soda ever since probably since I was a teenager. And it's just something I've never given up. And regardless of what everybody says, it doesn't bother me. I stayed off of it for 31 days back in 2022 when I did beef, butter, bacon, and eggs very strictly.
Yeah.
And when I went back to it, it didn't bother my stomach, nothing. I'm okay. I need to cut down on the caffeine. But you be right at it. You cut down on the sardines, you'd be all right. I'm going to say it before she does. She loves sardines. So I saw this little video on the can tops, the little tabs at the top. I do some crocheting. I'm not as talented as some people, of course. But this lady was making Santa heads into keychains using those little tabs off of soda cans. I'm like, dang, that's so cute. So now I'm going to start saving them till I get creative. And I actually have time. No, can't cut down on the sardines. And Brian left me. That was it. He's gone.
Down to the door.
Do what?
Yeah, the package showed up.
Oh, dang. So we had ordered a couple boxes of different size plastic bins to keep stuff in once I list it. And that's another story that Karen in here knows, and so does Debbie. They were both supposed to come together through FedEx.
That was Amazon.
Really?
Yep.
So I called FedEx. Well, your package has been delivered. Now, the dumb thing is they both had the same tracking number, but I only got one package earlier. And then I called Amazon, and the guy said, well, I will put a credit through for you. You've been an Amazon Prime member for a long time and a great customer, and we're going to try to get those to you before tomorrow or by tomorrow, but we're still going to put the credit through. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
If I get the credit, okay,
They
I
just
got the
showed up,
product.
So, yep.
So
An Amazon delivery, a FedEx delivery, and UPS with Chalk Zero.
yeah,
More known as the delivery of the neighborhood.
yeah, the Chalk Zero. I did get some for my doctor because she wants to try it. So I got it. I got her some. I'm gonna make up a little Christmas basket thing and bring it to the office because I don't see her again until after the year. Sardines are awful. Thank you, James. I'm taking notes for Friday's live stream. What are you noting, Andy? What are you noting? You're just going to tell your story. It just comes right from your heart. You and Susan both have got tremendous stories. You just don't rehearse. All right. I'm going to say this, and then I'm done with this whole LMNT element topic. I am so tired of hearing everybody's comments and concerns and being so worried about the maltodextrin and element. Everybody's putting out a video. I'm not. I have some. If I need it, I use it. I don't use electrolytes daily. I probably should. But all these years of people using this, and then all of a sudden people's going to dive into this topic and absolutely drive it into the ground. The company is trying to make things right. Didn't realize that the company they use, my understanding for the natural flavors was as much as it supposedly is, they're trying to make it right, and people are just running it into the ground. Yes, it's nuts. It's like Lindsay did one yesterday, Lindsay Murphy. I watched it today and I left a comment because I totally agree with her. This topic is dividing the community. It's just creating more negativity in this community that we don't need. There's already enough between keto and carnivore, or ketovore and the lion diet, or just any realm of the proper human diet. There's already enough of that crazy dogmatic attitude about, oh, I'm right, you're not. Hello, Evelyn. Welcome. Max, would you stop?
I mean, everybody's different. If you're gonna do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do, and if she does what she wants, so be it.
Now I'm gonna ask
we
you.
just, it's life.
Here's a good one. You've used Element in your coffee.
Yeah.
You've put a whole pack in one cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Did it ever spike your blood sugars?
No.
There you go. Type 1 diabetic. And that's what I go by for a lot, is what it does to him, if it does anything. Now, if maltodextrin is going to spike your sugars, it would definitely do his. And it doesn't. So, I mean, it's just crazy. All this stupid talk is like, and it's not just one or two people. It's like so many are jumping on board. And everybody's saying hello to Evelyn, and her saying back, Evelyn, I'm going to show him again because you didn't get to see his new cutting boards. Lisa's already claimed one like this.
I can make more. Trust me, I can make more.
This kitchen is blessed. There you go. And this kitchen is the heart of the home. Those are two new ones that Brian made. I used to use Element all the time. It never affected me. I use Salty because I like the taste better. Yep. We have both. We have both sitting up on our counter. And, I like the orange salt Element. I like the grapefruit. I really dilute them because I don't like the extreme saltiness. They are beautiful, she said.
I mean, I'm using the chocolate one right now. I put it in my coffee and add chocolate skinny mix to it, and it really tastes good. Don't notice the salt or anything.
Anyway, that's enough said. I'm not going to say anything else because it's getting aggravating.
Other than that, sitting around the house this week, it's kind of been a little interesting. We have a military base right across from where we live, and at times feel like the house is going to cave in. They're practicing with their big guns. It's like when boom, the whole roof shakes, the house rattles. It's like hello.
We don't live directly across the street.
We're pretty close.
It's a little ways down the road, but when they are shooting, it does. It sounds like a bomb is going off. It's crazy.
We're close enough. 6:30 in the morning. You hear reveille. It's like, hello, I'm awake. I'm up. Okay.
When they do it, it's not often, but this week they did. They decided, yeah, okay, we'll just wake everybody up. It was nuts. But yeah, that's interesting. And a lot of you know, if not all of you, we are trying to do reselling. So I was talking to Karen from Low Carb Spin on the phone yesterday, and I had just listed that purse that I was talking about in one of our live streams, Patricia Nash European Map bag. It is beautiful. We got it for $20. It sells for $150 and up. I listed it for $150. Within 15 minutes, I got an offer for that purse. However, it's a scam offer. And I was so upset and today, and I was talking to Brian, and I contacted eBay to report this person. And I mean, this is the second sale and the second scammer. They're trying to get me to send them a video to a number that when I looked it up, it's from Colombia. Now on my eBay, I do not have click that I will ship international. So it's aggravating. Deer season is around the corner. They have to get those risked sighted in. And it's rifles. I'm sorry, but that's a sore topic with me. Element allergic reasons for a family member. I get it. If people have an issue with it, I get it. Trust me. Hello, Ken and Stacy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Ken, Stacy, and Ken. Hey, Evelyn. So that was pretty much a bummer because I'm thinking, yes, because I had put off listing things for a long time, and I listed like 5 or 6 bags, purses, clutches, and stuff that we have acquired, and that was a bummer.
And we've got stuff.
We have stuff, and yeah, that's why we bought these totes to put stuff in. Lisa. So tomorrow I'll be listing more stuff. Tonight I'm going to help Andy and Susan after we're done here. Make sure everything's all set for their live stream Friday. Tomorrow I'll be listing stuff. Then we go bowling.
Yep.
Friday we go bowling.
Yep.
Then I'm going to make fudge to take over to Chris and Ash's house Saturday. And Saturday morning we'll be getting up hit road for a 3.5-hour drive.
Not time.
And then again the following Saturday for another 3.5-hour drive to Amo. So yay. Amy, you're in Indiana. Are you coming to Amo to the meetup? I know Dustin has talked about it with you, and are you going to make it? I'll see you at Amo. Yes, I've got more earrings to make too before then. If anybody's interested in those frying pan earrings, I think a lot of people bought them at KPL because I had a bunch made and brought them with me. So I bought more stuff and I have to make some more. Do you all want me to bring them? Putting some miles in over the next few weekends. You are not lying. Between last weekend, I only had to drive an hour. I met this woman that I went with in London, Kentucky, and then she drove to Owensboro. I parked my car behind the state police thing. There's a park and ride in London, Kentucky behind there. So that was good. I only had to drive for the hour.
And she got away with it because she's on the lam.
Probably not. I want to, but I don't think it's in the cards this year. I'm sorry. But you would enjoy it. It's at a community center. It's a lot of fun. But what did you say?
I said, and she got away with it. She's on the lam.
What did I do that I'm on the
You were
lam?
in the car the same time I was. We ran the line.
Oh my goodness. He's crazy. Years ago, we're headed through a toll. He was driving. It's why he doesn't drive. No. He was driving, and we were behind a tractor trailer.
I was
Going through the toll booth.
I was basically pushing the tractor trailer through. I stuck in.
He was tailgating.
Didn't get nailed.
He went through the wrong lane. We didn't have a transponder then. We were supposed to go through the pay lane, and he went through the other lane, and we kept on going. They couldn't make out our plate number because he was right behind the truck. You would think the truck was pulling us. I'm like, phew. But that's not the only crazy thing he's done.
What?
The dumpster. incident?
yeah, well,
Go ahead.
We've done a few things.
Go
like
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
It was only a dark night.
Yep. Go ahead. Tell it. You're
Nobody
talk about
around.
being on the lamp.
I have a black truck back then, pitch black, no lights. Out in the backwood, dumpster, had to throw stuff away, couldn't get rid of it. Found a dumpster in the guy's house that was being built. Off we went, started throwing stuff away. And there was a house next door, the lights came on. I was like, oh, stand still, be quiet.
Again, we hadn't been together long. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't know why. Because he could have gotten us in
You should
some
have known
serious
better way
trouble.
back then.
I know, right?
Why were
20
you thinking?
flipping years ago. What the heck? It was crazy. I'm sitting in that truck and I see the neighbor's lights come on. I'm like, oh crap. I'm ducking because they see him. He's done. He's done. You know, when you have a dumpster in your yard, nobody's supposed to use it because you got to pay for that. He had all this crap in the back of his truck. He said, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm like, holy crap. Holy cow. You're bad. So Amy is in 2 choirs. And I imagine around holidays, you do have a lot of music stuff going on. That's cool. So they have one also in May at the same community center in Amo. So plan on that, Miss Amy. Plan on that one. It's fun. That's actually where Brian and I and Lisa and James were there, had met Lynn, Miss 22Q Cat, is at the first AMO meetup that we went to.
Yeah.
And she was there with a friend of hers. We need to get you back there, Lynn. Yes, ma'am. You need to join us on the 9th. So Lisa wants a blessed cutting board.
Yep.
We need that for next Saturday. Max, shut up. Yes, you need to go. Yes, ma'am. Because even if you drive there by yourself, you are not alone when you get there. Look at Arden. He comes when he comes. He comes from Kansas. Susan and Andy will be there. Yes, ma'am. Dustin, Jackie, Jennifer. God, I don't know how many people are going to be there. How many meetups have you attended, Cindy? Too many to count, maybe? Let me see. The first one was Keto Palooza. Then we went to AMO. I've been there 3 times. Or is this going to be the 3rd?
This has been the 3rd.
This will be the 3rd?
Yeah.
There was one we couldn't go to because his mom passed away. And we had to go out of town. We had already paid. We were planning on being there.
Been to Ohio a few times.
Columbus meetups, probably 3. Because Dawn does one in March. James just did one in Columbus. Plus, we've met people in Columbus, like James and Emily from Ready Set Keto. We've gone to meet with them just to have lunch and gone to Jungle Gyms while we're there.
Yep.
Done that a couple times. Been to Keto Palooza 3 years now. KetoCon Hack Your Health twice. I have. He went once. And I don't know. So 3, 5,
I think that's about it.
7, probably about 10 or 11 total. Include the local meetups and all that.
We had one here at the
The
house.
weekend, I'm going to Florida in May for a choir trip. That I'm not sure. I don't know if the date has been set yet. Hello, Andy. Hi, Andy. Hello, Low Carb Spin. That's Karen. Evan, so nice to meet you at KPL, says Karen. You came to ours here. Yes, Eaton, when Andy and Susan put that one on. I went to 8. I had a bracelet for each one. Easy to count. Yeah, well, you're cheating. I'm trying to just keep them in my head where I've been. And how many? So probably about 10 total, give or take. Yeah. But they're all fun. The big ones, the more intimate ones, the little local meetups, and it's like, and I had one at my house.
Yeah.
So there's that. We couldn't invite a whole ton of people because it was at our house, but there was someone that got upset with me. I'd like to do that again. If Emily came up to me at KPL, she said, "When are we going to have another meetup at your house?" And I said, "How about at the bowling alley?" She said, "How about your house? You can't get brisket at the bowling alley." When we had one at the house, Brian had cooked steaks and burgers, and then everybody that came brought a side dish, and I had made coleslaw and dessert.
Yep.
And it was right around the time that Emily and James were going to be grandparents. So Dawn and Mike were down here, and Dawn had come up with the idea of having like a baby shower for Emily, for her grandbaby. I have a whole new keto family. I love it. Thank you, everyone. That's exactly what it is, Amy. And the more intimate of a setting you go to, like Keto Palooza is like a big family. If you go to the local meetups, it's even more so because you get more one-on-one time with people, and it's just great. I'm nervous. Susan can talk. You don't need to be nervous.
If I'm here, you can do this.
I'm excited too, Andy. Yes. I mean, I am so glad that people have agreed to come on. Allison's another one. Adrian, everybody. Last week, Rick, I mean, I don't know how many of you were watching that were in tears. I could not help myself. It's just, wow. That's all I can say. Susan's not the only one that can talk, Andy. You're the one that has a channel, and you do pretty good yourself. You'll both be great, Andy. Yes. And I agree, James. Absolutely. It's like, I think I am closer, with the exception of Deb, to the people in this community than I am to the majority of my family. So I talk to a camera, but on the other side of that camera is people that are watching you, and you know this. You know it. That's how I felt when I started. I'm like, what am I going to do? Sit here and talk to a camera while I'm looking at myself in the camera? That's just dumb. Like I'm looking at myself now in a camera, but I have him with me. And typically he don't say anything when we're home together. Now he is the world's worst traveling companion when you're taking a long trip in the car. Worst. Aren't you?
Pretty much.
I don't know if you are driving any distance. I have, when we're crossing state lines, right? So we're traveling like to New Hampshire to visit the kids, his parents, his dad. I ask him to do one thing because I do the driving. Get a picture as we cross the state lines. So we have every state. Now, you all have seen this in my videos. He does not. He doesn't. He doesn't pay attention. I can tell him miles back, we're getting close to the state line. You would think he would get the phone ready to take a picture, but no, not on his life. And then he's fumbling at the last minute, and it's like, nope, ain't gonna work. Karen says to Andy, I love to listen. Andy, when she does her walk, just pretend you're walking. Exactly. Love you, Karen. Thank you to all my friends who watch. Yes. And hello, Todd. Thank you for joining us. Any webinars for my day job? Those people don't listen to all the topic is boring. Keto is about saving our lives. It is so different. It really is. Hello, Charlie. Hey, Brian and Cindy. Charlie, you're going to be there on the 9th, right? In AMO? Now, there's only one person in this room that isn't keto, and that's Todd. I met him, didn't meet him. I joined in on their live stream. He is about reselling. And very interesting, actually, to listen in on some of these. But it's pretty cool. So, you all know what we're doing this weekend. And Sean told us what he's doing this weekend. What about everybody else? What is your plans? Whoa, calling Brian out tonight on naps, bad traveling companion, etc. Lynn, he does not discuss anything. I've done keto 7 times. I always fall off. Well, that's why it's 7 times. You just get on it and stay on it. It's great. Actually, there's a lot. It's so easy and sustainable. Is finding what works and make it a lifestyle. You can do it, Todd. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Now, Todd, I don't know if you've actually looked at some of my old videos and seen my pictures beforehand, before I started, 100 pounds ago. I'll just say that. It's crazy. I have to run to choir rehearsal. Have a good day, Amy, and I will catch up with you later on. But I wouldn't, don't stay 100%, but I would say 95% is keto, without a doubt. Probably 80% of that is probably carnivore.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Because I've lost count how many times I've fallen off. I learn more each time I eat something and the pain returns. Now, I told y'all I had chips and salsa, and I told you that I had a quesadilla the other night, Saturday night. It did not affect me at all. It was like I didn't eat a lot of it, but I ate some. And I know the tortillas are iffy, but there were a lot worse things I could have done. A lot worse. I brought bacon with me. That's what I snacked on at the bowling alley instead of glazed donuts, brownies, these packaged of fig bars with some kind of other filling in them. They had this whole display at the bowling alley Sunday morning. And I went over and sat down, and I pulled out the bacon out of my purse, and I'm eating a piece of bacon. This lady come over to me that was bowling on the lanes with us. She said, they got a whole array of snacks over there. I said, I don't eat sugar. She's like, what? I said, this is a much better snack. So it's pretty interesting to see the look on people's faces. Absolutely. You've basically lost a whole person, Cindy. That's so awesome. You go, girl. Thank you, Lynn. And Charlie saying hi to Karen. Nan saying hi to Charlie. So what are your all's plans for this weekend? I know what a lot of you are doing next weekend will be at AMO next Saturday. But this weekend, like I said, Sean has already told us. And are you looking forward to Saturday?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It is. It's going to be fun. And we have gifts for them. You'll see, for having us there, just for everything he's done for the community. I appreciate him so much, and I know a lot of you do as well. I'm getting an extra hour this weekend. Yeah, so is everybody else. Fall back. Saturday night. That's what this one calls. I talked to him. I'm calling him out again, Lynn. I'm calling him out again.
I'm out. I'm done. Goodbye.
I called him Sunday morning from the hotel.
My dates were off.
No. He said, we set the clocks back tonight. I'm like, no, we never set the clocks back on a Sunday night. I said it would be Saturday night or early Sunday morning. So that would have happened
This is what
early this
happens-
morning or yesterday.
This
He
is what
says,
happens when you leave me alone.
he says, no. He said, we have to set the clocks back tonight. I said, Brian, are you at your computer? Yeah. I said, Google it. I guarantee you it's not tonight.
I was too busy.
Said about 5 minutes later, he says, you're right.
I was
It's next
dying.
weekend.
I'm a guinea pig. I'm not supposed to know these things.
Oh, Lord. And he has tried some things this week. This week's video is going to be good. I went back to making some different things. Get it extra hour this weekend. Andy said, I'm watching the baby on Friday before the live stream, hoping her grandpa comes to relieve me so I can leave to get ready for the computer. You don't have to do anything special. Just be there. The teachers I share my lunch with complain about their weight and medications. I have stopped saying anything. They know my lifestyle, and if they want to know, they'll ask exactly.
Trust me, we have a neighbor just like that.
Oh my God, there's so
Complains-
many people.
Complains every time he sees me, and it's like, I don't want to hear it anymore. I just say, all right, have a good day.
So the Chalk Zero, the Brian said we got the order in. I had ordered, they had these tins on sale of their chocolates. They're all mixed like almonds and hazelnuts and all kinds of stuff. I got one to take to my doctor's office. It's the last time I was there. And of course, I got me one, or us one. He likes it too. It's not just me. And I've talked to her about Keto Chow, of course, because, you know, that's who I am. So I think I'm going to make her up a little basket, whatever, and take it to her around before Christmas at some point. Because she said, I'd like to try this stuff. I said, okay. Okay. Because we were talking and I go see her every 3 months, just a wellness check. And I really like her. I wouldn't want to go every 3 months. But she's been doing blood work every 3 months. Well, this past visit, she said, I think we can go an extra 3 months without doing any blood work because I'm looking at it and yours is better than mine. I said, well, what does that tell you? I said, you got to do something about it. And she's pretty tall and she's a little heavy, you know, and I talk to her about keto all the time, how we eat, what we eat. I tell her all the time. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring it in. Yep. And this last order that I got of Keto Chow, I ordered some of the creamy tomato basil before they ran out. And don't start it. Don't start it. Andy said, I've never had Chalk Zero. You don't want to start it because it's delicious. Just finished the free Chalk Zero fruit chews from my KPL bag. They were nice when I needed something sweet, but I don't want to keep them around. Exactly. And Scrummy Sweets, that's another thing. They're doing away with their caramels. That's sad, but I understand. Their syrup is amazing. And their new formulated gummies are really, really good. And they only use allulose and maybe monk fruit. A little monk fruit, I think, in their syrup as well. So good. So, and yeah, I'm an affiliate to them and Keto Chow. So I will only go along with a company that I trust the people, and they're both very small companies. As you know, Chris and Miriam, all of you know them. They're fantastic. They created it for a good reason, and the product is just great. Susie and, oh my goodness, I forget his name, from Scrummy Sweets. Another great story. Another. Anybody try the new Keto Chow bars? I'm waiting for mine to come in. The chocolate and butterscotch was gone by the time I ordered. Hello, Cindy and a guinea pig. Hello, Dustin. Andy saying hello. Dustin, where are you today? Are you out and about or are you home? What are you doing? What are your plans for the weekend? I am really, Chris Bear joined Dustin and Chandra on his live stream after Chris's Tuesday night that I watched them both today because I can't on Tuesday. Just back from Costco. Chandra is at Goodwill. Dustin. I'm not going to yell. But yeah. So that's our thing. It's between bowling and the next couple weekends, we are busy for sure.
Just a little bit.
Wednesdays, we usually stick around the house. I get laundry done on Wednesdays, which I still have to hang things up. And then the live stream, then we eat. And that's about the whole day. Now, today I did something different. And told you I've been, and he had to taste test it too. So I had the creamy tomato basil. And in the past, I've used it, made chaffles, and used the chaffles as a base for the pizza. So today I was thinking, and I asked Brian, I said, how does this sound? Halloween tomorrow night. Oh, psh. Tomorrow night is bowling for us.
Yep.
Terrifying flesh-eating bees that produce meat honey popped up on my YouTube feed. Sounds like it'll be an interesting listen for later. Flesh-eating bees that produce meat. Oh, gross. You can have that. It sounds like a horror movie. I don't like those either. So, your opinion, please. Best flavor keto chow to mix with the espresso coffee flavor Lily's chips. Probably Irish cream or caramel macchiato, or what's the other coffee flavor related one? Mocha.
Okay. Yeah.
Mocha would be good. But I would. Oh, that sounds good, Cindy. So let me tell you what I did. I didn't make the chaffles today. I used 2 packs of the creamy tomato basil, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, and 6 eggs instead of the 3, 1, and 1 pack. And I spread it out on a pizza pan on parchment paper. And I par baked that as the crust of a regular sized pizza, not knowing if it was going to work at all. I'm like, okay, if it works as chaffles, it should. I got it out of the oven after about maybe 10 minutes. It was starting to brown on the bottom. And I had put 2 pieces of parchment paper down. I pulled the bottom one out, slapped it on top, flipped the whole thing over, and topped the pizza. I had pepperoni, mushroom, onion, cheese, and sauce, of course, the Rouse marinara pizza sauce, not marinara, pizza sauce. And then I put on top of the mozzarella cheese, I put some shredded cheddar cheese on top and baked that. And let me tell you, it didn't hold up as far as holding it, but it was real flimsy, but it was delicious, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yummy.
Oh, my goodness. I cut this pizza. It was probably about a 12-inch pizza. I cut that in 8 pieces. I ate 3. Guinea pig ate 5.
I was hungry.
He liked it. Go with a non-coffee keto chow. Vanilla cream might be a really good one with the espresso. I can't imagine anything being good with espresso chocolate chips. Chocolate malt or what? Chicleo. Thanks, D.
No.
Sounds good. Chocolate mint would be good with the espresso chips. Now, I like the chocolate mint. Didn't know that Lily's made espresso coffee chips. I wouldn't know either because I wouldn't look for them. Little crafty nook. Hi, hello. I saw your cards. your last video that came up today with your Halloween greeting cards. Those are cute. Cute, cute. Karen saw it first in Dustin's live, had to order them special. See, I have not heard of them, but I didn't see that. Pizza sounds good. I never know what to do with my tomato basil keto chow. I have to try that. Yeah, it really worked well. Like I said, it's just, I like a pizza that you can actually pick up and eat. But this wasn't that. But it was still really, really good. Oh, thanks. You're very welcome. Thank you for sharing. So the pizza, the other thing I did this week, I don't know if any of you go to Costco, or if you do, if you get the turkey breast, the big, fully cooked, kind of flat turkey breast. We had bought that a couple weeks ago, and I sliced some of it up. I diced some up and made a casserole that ChatGPT created. And I asked it to use diced turkey breast, colorful cauliflower, and come up with a casserole. Didn't even mention keto. And it came up with a ketovore casserole. And it was really, really good, wasn't it?
Yep.
It made a cheese sauce, or a sauce to put in it, and then top it with cheese. And oh my goodness, it was good. That recipe is on my website. The coconut shrimp recipe is on my website. The pizza I just told you. But what I did with some of the sliced turkey that we had left, I thought, you know, we air fry chicken and we crisp up chicken. And this didn't have skin on it. It was just the slices of turkey. I used Neely's breading recipe, and I breaded those slices of turkey and air fried them. Oh my goodness. Nice and crispy on the outside. So, so good. It was delicious. And I just, on a whim, I'm like, I wonder how that would taste. I wonder how that would be. Because usually I'm just the same old eggs and steak, or, you know, whatever, just eggs and bacon and occasionally some bread. Well, Craft, you know, just subscribe to you. Love card making. Yeah, she does some awesome things, Evelyn. Thank you. I need to make you a moderator, Miss Evelyn. I have, Dustin's one. He could put some links in the chat if he's able. Yeah. I could make several of you moderators. I could throw some links in here because, you know, I don't want to open up more links or more tabs and have something happen with the live stream, because that's happened before. So, anything else? Any questions from anybody? Little Crafty Nook, Dustin. This lady right here, Little Crafty Nook. She does some amazing things, putting away groceries while listening. Okay. Did you buy anything good? If they have any deals, let us know. You should do grocery hauls, Dustin. But anyhow, anything else, Brian? What else did we do this week? We did not much.
Not much.
I was gone.
That's about it. Other than that, just trying to catch up on rest now.
You can't.
Never happened.
You can't catch up on sleep. That's impossibility.
Because we're done here. I'm going back
I'm
to the garage.
crocheting
Got
while
stuff to do.
listening.
Yeah.
What are you making, Lisa? These little tabs on the soda cans. Watching this lady on, I think it was on TikTok, make these Santa heads, crocheting Santa heads out of these little tabs that are on soda cans. It was incredible. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you. Thank you. I'm eating my prepped burgers here at work. Nice. What do you do? Actually, what is your name, if you don't mind me asking? Because we have a standing sheet, and I know I've probably asked you this before, and I'm crazy, that we put channel names and real names to get acclimated to people. A Christmas blanket, very nice. I want to see. Got some New York strip steaks, some beef chunks, bunch of berries for the tiny one. Nice. Oh my goodness, Keto Simple, you are so kind. Nikki. I have a niece, Nikki, but she spells it Nicki. I like that, Nikki. Don't let me forget that, because I got to write it down and put it on our sheet that Dustin has created. I subbed to Lil Crafty. Yes, I had a while back. I forget where I even saw you at the beginning to begin with. But yes, subbed a while ago. So yeah. I think we're about done.
Pretty
I
much.
got to help Andy and put some. I marinated some chicken this morning in this Walden's Farms barbecue ranch sauce. Some chicken thighs that are boneless, skinless. I'm gonna throw those in the air fryer. That's gonna be our dinner. That sounded so good this morning. Sent the info to your Facebook Messenger. Thank you. Because he won't remember either. Karen just subbed to you, Nikki. Okay. Yes, a lot of people do that. My middle name used to be Nicole, and my mom always called me Nikki. I dropped it when I got married again because I hyphenated my last names. That's cool. Yeah, my niece is Nicole. What's her middle name? Nicole. I don't even know. That's sad. I don't remember. Dad, what's Nikki's middle name? I don't remember. Nicole. Thank you, Karen, says Nikki. But anyhow, anybody have? I'm working on a video for those who start and focus only on the scale or have been doing it awesome and need a reminder to not focus on the scale so much. Doing it a while. That makes sense now. Doing it a while, not awesome. I still get on the scale. I don't let it deter me. It's up a little bit, from where my lowest, but I feel good regardless of what my CAC score says. Don't care. Well, I care, but nothing I can do about it. And that's good. Nicole Christine. I know that is sad of us. That could be it. Nicole Christine. I don't know. I really don't know. Measurements, yes. The way your clothes fit, yes. But more than anything, how you feel, how your blood work is. Those are the key factors. It's all about health. It's not about anything else. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I saw a post the other day. A person inspired the video. They lost 7 pounds in the first month and are devastated. Well, it depends on how strict they were, how much they have to lose. There's people that start this that really don't have a lot of weight to lose. They have a lot of health benefits to gain. So if they don't have a lot to lose, 7 is great. I do the in-body at the gym every 2 weeks or so. I'll tell you, I lost 100 pounds in 22 months when I started keto in 2020. I didn't do a lick of exercise. Didn't walk, didn't do anything other than the normal everyday stuff. Didn't do a thing. I'd be tickled pink to lose 7 pounds in 1 month. Well, yeah, I would be now. I lost 5.8 when I did the 7-day of egg fast. And once you start eating regular stuff again, that just comes on. The same way with long fasting, extended fasting. Amazing. Thank you. You lose weight, of course, because you're not eating. But then once you eat, it just comes back. So most people my age are deteriorating and gaining. Even if I never lose another pound, I'm not dead yet. That's a non-scale victory. And you're still young, Miss Evelyn. Exactly, Dustin, says Nikki. But yeah, I know there's some of you in here that do not know. Like Nikki probably does not know the CAC debacle score for me. But Deb, if you want to say something in your chat, before I forget, I want to say prayers and thoughts go out to Hope and Andy from Mission Keto. Their RV that they've been living in had a fire today or late last night. They are good. Their RV is not. And I know things can be replaced, but I'm sure they're devastated. And all my everything goes out to them because they're such good people. We've had them on several times. Yes, absolutely. Andy put something up on Facebook today, and Hope put up a real quick video for her members, sending prayers for them. Yes. It's really sad. So I didn't want to go without saying that. And I don't know if any of you have seen Wendy's latest video. She's doing really good. She put a video out 6 days after a total knee replacement. She's doing amazing compared to where I was. I'm excited to see Jen Delaney's vacation pictures. Yep, she's been posting. I'm so glad she's getting away. She had gotten away and is having fun. There is a GoFundMe set up for them. Good. It's so sad. Glad they're okay. Do they need anything? Well, like Andy just said, there's a GoFundMe set up for them. So I'm sure they do. I'll share it out. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. See if you can find it, Dustin. I'm going to go on here. Facebook. Oh, crap. No, I'm not. I got to put in my password. Garbage. Sarah shared it on Facebook. Yeah. Dustin, can you see if you can find that under Sarah's? I saw it on Wendy's page. What about Hope and Andy, Deb? So, Debbie, you want to say anything about your trip to the doctor today? I think it's interesting. Kind of upsetting, but interesting. Debbie is probably the fittest person that I've ever known. And they had a link to the GoFundMe. All right, Deb. She's always been in good shape, always looked good, everything. And they sent her to the cardiologist because her CAC score was 76 and our family history of heart disease and stuff. And she's good. EKG was good. Everything's good, good, good. You guys, I'm so happy to be so close to 1,400. Thanks again, and I really hope you enjoyed my content. Yes. We'll get you covered. I am close to 900. 900 subs. And about 3,350 watch hours. Something like that, last I checked. So, yeah. Need to push it, push it, push it. Where can I find the GoFundMe? Deb said she found it on Wendy's page. Somebody else says Sarah Joy posted it on Facebook. So check on Facebook, Dustin, under Sarah Joy, if you have her on there. If not, I'll get it and I'll put it in the description of this video. Put the link for the GoFundMe after we get off here. But yeah. It's just sad. Just realized I hadn't subscribed before. Cindy just did. Well, thank you so much. You just happened to stumble across the live stream. Dustin's got it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, throw it up here if you can. Post the link in here. I will check that out and do what I can. I feel so bad for them. There's the GoFundMe for Hope and Andy. I'm sure they lost quite a bit, what they did have in that little RV. It's devastating. It's like when somebody loses their home, and basically what they did. And my works have to run. Love you all. So glad I stumbled into the stream. So are we. Thank you so much and have a good night. And we're going to head out. If anybody has anything else, real quick, put it in the comments because I've been here almost an hour and a half.
Yep.
And sometimes I feel like I'm just a bumbling idiot in here. Just rattling on. Thank you so much. Back at you. So, Brian, anything else? You just kind of sit there.
Nope, just a sidekick.
Lots of love, everyone. See you all Friday evening. Yes, you will be there or be square. 6:30 Friday. Andy and Susan will be joining me, and we will talk to you later on. Yes, thank you, Andy. And I will see you. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Bye all.